This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and yeah, let's do some art. I'm in a good mood again this morning. I've been sleeping good, you guys. Yeah, I'm ready to get up in the morning. And I think by changing my hours to 6 o'clock, I still get up at 4, but I'm not rushed. I'm not rushed to start my stream at 4:30. I have until 6 o'clock, so I have a cup of coffee. I have my devotions, which puts me in a good mood, gets me to thinking positive. So yeah, that's really working for me. So I want to welcome you in. Today is Thursday, June 29th. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning. Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to leave my camera zoomed out because I have a gift from everybody. I got paid from YouTube unexpectedly because I kept checking and it kept saying $29. And I'm going, I work so hard and I don't see it progressing. And then one day my check came in. So I don't know if they just didn't update it or what. So I went out and I purchased a yarn winder. I've been wanting one. So I want to thank all of you for the yarn winder. Good morning, Rachel. Let me get over here to my tablet so that I can see everybody that's coming in. Let me start up YouTube over here. So it's Thursday morning. Oh my goodness. Thursday already. I don't know. We had rain last night or rain this morning. I was going to work in the yard after my stream. Hi, Tina. Hi, Rachel. Good morning, ladies. Jacqueline and Arlene. Good morning. Good morning. Let me skip the ad and set the quality. Quality always starts out at 140 whatever and 480. It's at 480 this morning. Let's set it up to at least 720. 144, I guess, is the other one. Oh, yeah. Well, you'll probably see my shirt because I think I'm going to have to hook this. I hope I have enough of a ledge here. Maybe if I open my drawer, I will. I don't know if I'll have enough of a ledge to. I am crooked, though. My camera's crooked. Let's fix it a little. Let's see. I always forget what way. I think it goes this way a little. Let's just move it up a little. How is that? Now you see my curtain, my drapes. Oh, that's worse. It was the other way. What way? This way? Is that the way I moved it? Now, up a little. And we're going to leave it like that for now. Yeah. Tina says, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rachel's here. Jacqueline is here. Arlene is here. Good morning, ladies, all you early birds. Up and at 'em. I want to work on my rag doll this morning. I want to do her hat, and I'll be blessed if I can find the scarf material. It must be under. Maybe it fell here. Is this it? On the floor? No. Well, I'm not going to look for it right now. Let's go ahead and open the yarn winder. I want to work on the ledger too. This is the ledger that I was at Johnny's yesterday. She was talking to what is her name across the ocean? I can't remember her name. Sent J9 and Johnny some eco-dyed pages, and they were looking at them and everything. I popped in just because I enjoy the chatter. And I need to trim these pages. And I decided what I was going to do. I found my signature of pages that I was looking at, and they're okay. But I think what I'm going to do depends on if it's raining after the stream. I think I want to do the rosemary and make some marigold dye and see if I can't dye some pages. Looks like I've got some extra pages here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have to do that later. But I'm really happy with how this came out. And Johnny said, Meri, you're going to have to let me know when you work on this. I have to trim these pieces yet here. But this is really, and you know, see how nice and stiff that is? On my other journal, it wants to go flat. And I think I'm leaving too much space in between my library journal that I did. I think I'm leaving too much space in here, and I think I can fix that. So let's move all the goodies over. If I have time, I'll work on the ledger today too. I'm going to go until 9 o'clock. This is Thursday. You're all going to have to remind me who's on Thursdays because I forget. Okay, Penelope, we're going to get you out of the way. Here's a pen. You can have that. All right, let's open the yarn winder. I brought in a skein of yarn. I watch Bag O' Day Crochet, and she was sharing Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet, DAGODAY. She was sharing her yarn winder, and I gifted one to Becky, and I wanted one, and I saw Crystal showing hers, and I said, I think that the next time I buy a biggie thing, I'm going to get one of those. And I've been wanting one because I have a stash of yarn that, now, Crystal says she does not cake up all her yarns because she says it stretches the yarn. She only cakes it up when she's ready to use it. Well, I don't really, for my projects, I don't think it's going to stretch it that much. Look at this tiny bubble wrap. Let me hold it up so you guys can see it. It's not big double. Yeah, see how tiny these are? I've never seen bubble wrap that tiny. Isn't that interesting? I'll save this. I'll save this, she said. And there's a lot of it. Well, I'll probably put it back in the box. And then looks like they got more of it under here. Wow. All right. And let's see if I can figure it out. Let's put this up here for the moment. Put my utility knife away and my bone folder. Okay. And, ooh, there's more in there. We'll pull that out. And this must be the stand. Are there any directions? Maybe you don't need directions. Maybe that's it. All right, since they have this really cool, tiny bubble wrap down in there, this is the stand. So we'll just put all the packing back in it. They sent lots of bubble wrap. They didn't want it to get broken. Gosh, I can almost fill my box with bubble wrap. Box 89. Bubble wrap and packing. Now, let me get this out. This is a gifting from from all of you. And I want to thank you for coming to my streams and watching my videos. And, you know, this is a way that you can help me get art supplies just by watching my channel and giving thumbs up and watching my videos. That all counts. Comment, like, comment, share, subscribe. It all counts. And for other people too, not just Meri. All right, let's see what this says. Did any of you have a yarn winder? I know Becky does now. How to use your metal yarn ball winder. Step 1, place the feeding wire arm between the washer and the base plate. So the feeding wire. Oh, it doesn't tell me which is the feeding wire. Well, it must be this one because this one's already attached. Place the feeding wire arm between the washer and the base plate. Here's the base plate. This must be the washer. Oh, this could be a base plate. It gives a picture. I can't tell what that goes to, though. Oh, there's a washer. Between the washer and the base plate. This must be the base plate. So the feeding wire arm must be this, because that's hooked. So between the washer and the base plate, it must go in there. And I think that the little, does this come up? No. And I think it goes up like that. Okay, whoa. Oops. Well, you didn't tell me I needed 10 hands to do this. I'm not very good with left-handed stuff. I'm holding this in my right hand. I must have to take this out a little bit more. Must go in there. All right. Position the wire arm so the end and loop is behind the small Phillips screw. Oh, so, wow. Right there. All right. There's the small Phillips screw is right in there. I need more than one hand. This helps the wire arm. This helps lock the wire arm and then prevents it from moving. Hand tighten the butterfly screw to secure the wire. All right, if I can just hold on to everything. So that you want this, the Phillips screw is right in there. And they say place it behind the Phillips screw and then tighten the there. That's as tight as I can get it. And the Phillips screw, I don't know if you guys can see, the Phillips screw is right up in here. All right, I've done that. That's step 1. Step 2, tighten the clamp winder to the edge of a sturdy table. And I'm going to try to tighten it. They got this. What is this? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to try to tighten it to the edge of my desk here. And let's see. Remove. Remove! I'm going to keep that. In order for it to, I don't know if you guys can see, I might have to move my camera. Let's see. I have to unscrew this a little. Keep that drawer closed. Like this. Me. I guess I'm screwing it in. I'll need a sturdy table. I might be taking this out in the kitchen. Whoops, that's going up. This little thing's heavy. Let's go down. The pictures could be a little bit more clear here. It looks like they printed these on an inkjet printer. It's kind of hard to see what's going on the pictures. So I'm kind of guessing. Now, I don't know if I'm going up or down. I think that's up and this is down. And I'm not sure that my desk is going to be, I'm not sure I can actually do anything on my desk here. I might have to take it out in the kitchen later. All right. And what does it say? Tighten the clamp in the winder to the edge of a sturdy table. Let's push that up. Now I gotta tighten this. And I'm gonna have to open the drawer, I think. No, that's not gonna work. I can't tighten it because I don't have enough room without taking the, well, let's just take my drawer out. I can take out my drawer and that'll give me more room. The things you don't try. Don't spill it, Meri. Let me set it here behind me. Oh, watch out for your toes. Watch out for the egg carton. All right, that gives me more room in here, I think. Now, I need to put it like that. That gives me more room to, I hope I'm tightening it. I'll know in a minute. If I'm going up or down. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get in there. Pretty tight. Well, no, it's my desk. my desk does not have enough. I'll try one more time. Push that out a little. I don't think I have enough of a ledge here on my desk. I thought I had it and then it slipped out. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, that's not quite tight. I don't have enough of a ledge on my desk for this to work in here. It just, it only has, it does not, my desk does not come clear in there because there's a wooden piece. So I can't, I'll have to take this out in the kitchen and try it out. But here it is. I got this far on it. Let's see what it says to do next, just because I'm curious. Step 3, align the bobbin and the base of the winder at the locations shown by the arrows. Right there. And they don't tell what's the bobbin. This must be the bobbin. So you have to line it with the arrows. There must be some arrows in there. There are. They're right here. Okay. And then push the bobbin all the way down with one hand holding the proximal, P-R-O-X-I-M-A-L. They don't know what a proximal, what is a proximal, P-R-O-X. They assume you know this. Push the bobbin all the way down with one hand holding the proximal wire. That must be this, proximal wire. Arm to prevent the base from rotating. Use the other hand to turn the bobbin clockwise to lock it down. So this must be the bobbin here. They must call that the bobbin. You're locking down the bobbin, I think. Thread the yarn first through the disto, D-I-S-T-A wire arm. I'm going to have to get out a dictionary. Proximal and distal, D-I-S-T-A-L, distal wire arm, then through the proximal wire arm, and finally position it tightly into the cleft of the bobbin. Begin turning the crank. So we're threading it through here. Okay. I'll have to take it out in the kitchen and get it going. Yay! I really do want to cake up my yarns. And I'm not too worried. See, as I turn the bobbin, that's how it winds. I might be able just to hold on to it tight and wind it here. But I don't think I'm going to. I'll get it set up in the kitchen. My brother will love me. He'll say, what do you got now? And you guys, I saw an old typewriter for sale on the marketplace that looked almost like the one we tore apart. All right, I'm going to set all this back in the box, and I'll play with this later today. I'm going to save this. It says remove. That'll make a good journal charm. All right, what did I do with the box? It's got lots of packing in it. I wonder how, when I'll have to, I wonder if they take it all apart when they're not using it. Take this thing all apart and everything. When it's not in use. I'm just going to let it stick up out of the box. Okay. So that was fun. I'll put my drawer back on my desk after the stream. I was hoping that the ledge would fit here, but it's got a little ledge underneath here that I can't. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. I did not bring in coffee this morning. I've already had my coffee. I try not to drink more than 1 cup. Sometimes I slip. I brought some water in. This is a Pioneer Girl jar. And when I mow, I fill this thing up with water, set it out on the front porch. And when I mow, when I have to go rest, I'll bet I drink 2 of these between mowing sessions. Alrighty. Let's look at chat and see what's going on. Let me look at chat. I am feeling good today. Mary, did you see Karen's peacock post in the Facebook group? I did. I did see that. And I almost bought that old typewriter again just so I could make a peacock. But I've got so many projects going. Isn't that a cool peacock? There's Becky. Amazon.com large capacity. Let me look at that link, Becky. This is one of those Stanwoods, like what Crystal had. Let me open it with Firefox and see what she's showing us, what Becky is showing us. I only have 37 tabs open. Is that a stand? Oh, this is a Swift one. Yeah. Thank you, Becky. I like that picture. Their instructions sheet, it looks like they printed it off on an inkjet printer because the pictures are not very clear. Or it could be my eyes, but I don't think it's my eyes. $30, that's not a bad price for that, is it? Thank you, Becky, for that link. Let me get back into chat. What happened to my YouTube? Come back. Come back. All right. Let me get on the red dot again because I don't know where I'm at. There I am. Oh, that Amazon link has a video on how to use it. Thank you, Becky. I will go back after chat and look at that. Thank you so much for that. Sweet. Thanks, Becky. Rachel said, my dad used to do all the winding. He would take a block of wood to adjust the depth of the clamp. Oh, that's interesting. If I had a block of wood, well, no, because my ledge on this desk, here's my desk here. This is my desktop. And then right under my desktop is a piece of wood running this way. And there's only about a ½ an inch in there. And that's not enough for that clamp to clamp onto without the weight of the yarn winder pulling it off. Thank you, Becky, for that link. I bet Meri ain't wearing her hard hat for this. I'm not. No hard hats. I have a clamp in my hair, though. Does that count? I tie my hair up. I clamp my hair up off my neck. I'm thinking about getting my hair cut short. I'm just thinking about it. It'll grow back if I don't like it. We'll see. Hey, you guys, the 4th of July is coming up. We're going to celebrate it on Saturday, which rain is forecasted, but we'll see what happens there. Makes me glad mine was easier to use altogether when it arrived. It was all together and ready to use when you got it? Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, that'd make me glad too. Arlene says she's never used a yarn winder. Well, I'm accumulating enough just little pieces of yarn, not little pieces, but, you know, a hank here and a hank there and all that, that I, you know, it's all in the corner out there in the dining room. And I want to get it out there and put into like a tote and maybe 2 totes. So I want to get it out. I'm trying to my best to get those boxes out of the dining room, but then I have all that gardening to do, and life keeps me busy on this side of the world. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Hi, Mina. Mina. I saw you got that J9's Owl book. How cool is that? How cool is that owl book? You're going to love that. Shelly's here. Mina's here. Mina said, Meri needs a Phillip head screwdriver. Becky, you made me strong coffee. Oh, Becky's laughing. What did you guys say? Leah says, hello to everybody. Arlene says, no, don't toss the packaging. No, not going to do it. Arlene dropped a link to Bag O' Day Crochet. She is fun to watch, and I haven't won one yet, but she has giveaways, yarn giveaways. And if you're a yarn collector like Becky is, and I am halfway, because I can't find all the neat yarns that Becky finds in this area of the world, but Crystal does wonderful, wonderful giveaways. Crystal also designs. Some of her kits are on Mary Maxim, I believe. And Crystal is the host of Bag O' Day Crochet. And it was interesting to listen to her tell in one of her streams. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one. She told how she got started. She really got started through a neighbor lady, I think, when she was younger. And her neighbor lady introduced her to crochet and yarns. And look how dirty this desk is up here. This, before I got this Tim Holtz glass top, this was the paper I had down. And there's actually a foam board underneath this. And I just put the glass top over it. And then things just kind of accumulate. As I'm cleaning in here, though, I do think Janice told me a long time ago to put a foam board piece in there, and I've never gotten it done. And I think I'm going to do it. And I think I'm going to glue it on there to keep things from falling over the cliff. I've got to, I haven't yet explored over the cliff yet. Let's see, what else is going on? Becky says, I don't pull on my yarn as it goes through so it doesn't get stretched. Oh, that's a good point, Becky. So don't pull on your yarn as it's going through and then it won't stretch. Well, you could tell Crystal that because she said well, now I don't know if she's changed since then, but one of her statements in one of her videos was she only cakes up what she's going to use. And I'm going, well, I could understand that in a way because if it's in a cake, it's easier to crochet from. But think of all that you got stacked up in your room. And if you watch Mikey on Crochet Crowd, he stores all his yarn in the skeins in bookshelves. He's such a nut. I like to watch him just because I giggle at him. He goes, mm-hmm. He'll tell something that he disagrees with, and then he'll go, there's a link to Paint Girly. Is she on? She's on Kimberly at 9. Thank you for reminding me of that. Lori at Paint Girly. Kimberly says, okay, I hit the heart button 12 times for Arlene because she loves it. Do you guys see the heart button on my channel? I don't see it, but on my tablet because, well, I haven't updated my tablet in a coon's age. I need to do it. There's a way you can remove that heart button, but you have to be able to get to the live control room. And I don't think the live control room is immediately accessible on mobile, and I'm on tablet and mobile. So let's see, Shelly's here. She said, hi, Kimberly. I'm scrolling back through chat. Hi, Barbie Barnum. If you're out there yet, good morning, good morning, good morning, Barbie. Rachel said, perfect. Aunt Beck said, good morning. Shelly, Leah, did I say good morning to you, Leah? Good morning, Leah. And Jacqueline and Mina. I think I'm back, and Tina. I think I'm back up toward where I left off. Let's go down to the bottom. Mary, did you see Karen's peacock post in the Facebook group? I think I need to refresh chat here. Live chat. Kimberly says, Arlene has no hat. You got rid of it on your end? How did you get rid of it? That heart, it's called a reaction icon. That's what they call it in YouTube world. Kimberly said she's heartless. Mitzi, good morning, Mitzi. Good to see you, Mitzi. Mindy Mitz, Kimberly calls her Mindy Mitz. Chaz, good morning, Chaz. Arlene said, my hand hurts now for crochet. I gave most of my yarn away to local ladies crochet group. Yeah, I'm noticing I exercise my fingers when I wake up in the morning. I just, because I hold that phone a lot, and I guess I grip it too tight or something. And I've noticed, you guys, and I don't know why it is, that my shoulder has the most pain when I'm resting, when I'm asleep. Like I'll wake up and my shoulder will be aching, something terrible. And I'm not taking aspirin or anything for it, but after I get up and move around and exercise that arm, the pain all goes away. So I think there's something to it not having range of motion while I'm sleeping. I don't know. And yeah, I saw the peacock, so I'm back up with you guys. You posted a video of how to get rid of it. In Fib Diggity? Okay, Arlene. I'll take a look at that. I don't see it on my tablet, so it doesn't bother me. I see it on my phone, and the host can get rid of it as they're streaming if they can get to the live control room, but they have to do it every time. It can be a pain. I like that reaction code, and but I do think that, and they have another icon that kind of bothers me down at the bottom called play something, when you're just out there on your subscription feed. On my phone, those both are down at the bottom of the chat box. Those both should be moved up right underneath of the video. Oh, you posted it on your page. Okay, Arlene, I'll take a look at it. Thank you. Every person I know that has hurt their shoulder has the same pain and stiffness when they wake up. Well, I hope that, it's been, well, it happened April 5th, because I went to Grand Island that day, and Hobby Lobby, and it was in the evening, and I was putting stuff away in the back, up the back steps, and I missed the bottom step of the back steps. And, but I remember the day, so it's April, May, June, almost July. It's been 3 months, but it does not hurt. It does not hurt during the day, and I move it around a lot during the day with no pain, but it's that stiffness, I think. It relaxes and it doesn't want to get going again. You like the heart? Well, I like the heart. I think it's a good idea, but I do think the position of it should be moved up underneath of the video. I like to, I like the encouragement. Now, if you guys are pressing the heart, I don't see it on my tablet. My tablet really needs a serious YouTube update. Let's see. Arlene says, I don't like the heart because it covers the comment. Yeah. So I can't see it until I hit enter and it moves up. So, and that's the reason why most people do not like the heart is the position of it. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to put it down there. They would have asked me, I would have told them, don't put it down there. All right, I want to work on the hat this morning. And I might find a fabric. Now this pattern, whatever I did with it, is this it? This pattern fits her good if I have it slid up the back. So I might have to, I really don't want to cut it all the way down. I might just put a piece, and I'm thinking, and Becky, you might be able to help me with my sewing skills here if you're listening. I want to put bias tape around the shoulder and the neck. And I'm thinking, because this is so small, I'm thinking I can do that before I seam up the sides. Just take my bias tape and put it around there. Seam up the shoulders, but don't seam up the sides yet. And then on the back, since I don't want to slit it down this way, I'm thinking that I can take a little piece of bias tape and put it in here so that I can fold that shut and not have the raw edge. I'm thinking. I've done shoulders and necks before, but I really haven't put, and then I'll put a little, I don't know, a snap, maybe a little button on the back. I really don't want to slit it all the way down. Becky says, I just made a small fold over the hem. Yeah, I could do that. You mean before? Let's turn it inside out. Did you do that before you hemmed up the sides or after? To me, I think it would be easier to even work with a small fold. You just did like so. I've got such big clunky hands. I think that would be easier to do if it were open. And of course, have the seam open. But you can do it before too. You did it afterwards. Okay. I might do it before just because it's such a small area and I have such big hands. My hands get in the way. How should I handle this? Should I slit it down the back, or can I, if I fold it, it will be uneven in here. I'm going to have to, I think, maybe put a piece in here and a piece on the other side so that I can close it up. I'll have to play with that. But let's work on the hat. I had her hat out. What did I do with it? I took it off. Let's get the ledger off of the desk over here so that I can play. Oh, Johnny's ledger is wonderful. Let me put it over here on top of the, no, it can't go on top. I'm going to put it on the floor. And I'm going to run over that if I don't move it. I don't know what I did with that. I'm hoping that it's here. Because I got things all stacked up over here. Oh, I got things stacked up. What did I do with her? I might have to get cut another eggshell. Because I keep losing them. Okay, here's scarf material. And I'm looking, hold on, those are gloves. Yeah, I'm going to try to, here's her pattern. I'm going to try to do some marigold dye this afternoon. One thing I like about marigolds is, and zinnias too, is they'll bloom again. The pictures. I'm looking for doll. I don't know what I did with her eggshell hat. I'll probably have to cut another one. I've got enough of this blue to kill a cow. Here's scissors. Here's the pug that Dee Dee sent me. I'm going to have to zoom in, you guys. Hold on. Let me hunt for my pieces over here first. The ink pad. Now, I don't know where everything went. Here's fabric that we used. Another pair of scissors. Trim. I don't know where I got. Oh, the trim was around this piece, I think. Buttons. Pins. Sorry for the delay here. Here's some more of that paper. But I think I want marigold dyed paper in that last signature. Well, why can't I find it? Because it's probably on the floor. It's where I'm not looking. Well, here's that threader, that needle threader. Automatic needle threader with thread cutter. I wonder how those work. I'm going to have to try it. Well, let me put that there. We'll cut another, and I don't know where the scarf material is. Here, is this it? This is what I'm going to make the hat out of. So we got that. We just needed, oh, and there's the eggshell right up by her head. Now, I think I'm going to, I could either double this or just put it in like that. I think if I just put it up there, but I need a band. And Becky said for a cloche hat, it only has the band on one side. But let's deal with this first. All right, let's get all of this. She says, "You buried me in fabric, Meri." And paper punches. And paper and tape. Honestly, there's a glove. I'm going to save out her top. Alrighty. And this is a little piece I have under my desk to keep it level underneath of the desktop. All right, let me zoom in. We're going to work on the hat. And then I'll come and look at chat. My little gilded rabbit here. I'll put him over there. And somewhere around here I have a hoop earring that I want to make the magnifier. We might work on that today too. And I think that I'm going to have to, I don't think this little loop here is going to be strong enough, long enough to hold a handle. So I'm going to put it around the, we'll work on that later. Let me zoom in. Hold the phone. Oh, here we go. Hold on. And like that, maybe. Is that good? We'll find out. Oh. Did Laura come in? Hi, Jersey. Good morning, Jersey. Hi, Brenda A. It's good to see you. Chaz says, hi, Rachel. I hope you're feeling well. Riri. Arlene posted the video. I think Riri probably saw this. She says, Riri, I posted it on my Facebook page, but sometimes overnight it was removed. Oh no! Who removed it? That's how to get rid of a heart, as Riri's asking. Riri, it's good to see you. Becky said, yes, that would work too, Leah. Make a reversible dress. Meri, you could cut out an extra set and make facing around the neck and back slit. Right sides together and then turn. Maybe Aunt Beck can explain it better. That's a good idea. So put the two right sides. Let's just talk about the front. Have another one. Put the two right sides together and then make it reversible and flip it. I understand that. I like that idea. I might try it. That's, and then I don't plan on taking I know this is not a doll that I'm going to dress and redress. She'll have this outfit for her life. All right. Let's use Fabri-Tac. And the first thing I'm going to do, look, where did she go? I think this will fit her head enough. It keeps popping off. We're going to have to glue it down. And again, I'm not going to be taking the hat off. It will stay once I get it made. But do I like it so square here? Maybe this part's not bad. This one's kind of square. It almost looks like a German helmet. I think I'm going to, I can always cut another one if I don't like it. I'm going to just trim this at a little bit more of a angle like that. And like that. So it doesn't look so much like a helmet. Oh, I like that much better. I like that much better. And then I'll put a brim here. And we'll have the brim in the front kind of pointed off over to this side. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is cover this. And I think I'm going to just glue it on with Fabri-Tac. How much do I need? See, if I do the inside really doesn't show. It might show on the brim though. So I think what I'll do, and if I bring it this way, I might have to trim, we'll see, and bring it up this way. I think I can cut a piece off here. Well, not, let's cut it this way first. Let's see what I'm doing here. I'm not going to worry about lining it or anything. If I put it like so, I'm going to cut it right about here. We'll see how I goof it up. There's more blue if I... This is a scarf material though. This is a pretty... I like it because it's got all those figures on it. And we'll save this to make the brim. All right. So I think I'm just going to... Now I think I can cut a portion of this off too. But maybe I'll do that last. And I'll have to... Let's see. This is the front. I think I'll just glue it down this way and trim this as I go. So let's put some glue. We'll see how I mess it up. Because I kind of want the figure here to be in the front, the leafy part in the front there. So Let me get it back out again. I'm going to start, and I'm not going to try to cut it in a circle and blah, 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 blah. I'll cut it as I go. So, let's glue it here in the front. Now they say this dries fast, so maybe I'll be able to smooth it down a little. Like that. Of course, I got it on my hands. Let me get a baby wipe. I actually found my baby wipes. I'm going to have to get some more. I don't use these a lot, but when I do use them, I use them. They're kind of dry. That's an old package of them. Put some hand sanitizer on it. Okay. And am I on the red dot? No, of course not. No, I am. Okay, so that's probably dry by now. And let's kind of pull it this way to even it out. And I'm going to put glue around in here. And we'll see what I have. I can only just mess it up, that's all. And kind of pull it tight, like so. I like that. Looks like a bonnet now. Now, I'm going to have to maybe pull it inside here if I can. It's going to go on her head anyway. Oh, let's put some glue in here. And I could snip it, but I think I'll grab a hold of this and pull it down like that. This needs to come down a little more. I need some glue. Now I'm liking that now, but this is getting a little fussy in here, so I might have to snip it. And I don't mind if it folds there, kind of make a little dart. I don't mind that too much. Can I fold it there too? Yeah. So let's glue this area, maybe glue it on top of her head as much as I can. And Becky said in her live yesterday, I told her, I said, I don't think mine's going to be totally done by Friday. And she said, if you're making a rag doll and if it's not done by Friday, she wants it done by Friday so that she can do a July the 4th rag doll show. And she said, go ahead and send in what you have. So that's probably what I'll do. Just send in what I have. Now I'm going to put just a teeny bit of glue right in here. Like that. Because that'll be the back. And the same thing over on this side. Okay. Like that. It's got a little bit of a point there. Bring that down a little. That's an awful lot in there. It might be time to snip it. I think I'll leave it though. It might be time to snip it, but I'm going to leave it. All right, now might be the time to clip. Let's see, I could bring this around in here like that, and then that'd take up, let's do that. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. That's what you do when you make a rag doll. That's what I do. I don't make rag dolls, so that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of glue in there. It's on my finger. Now, if I clip it though, I'm going to have to leave enough so I can at least pull some under, and that's not sticking. I might need to clip it first. Let's do that. Get it off of my fingers. Let me look at chat. See what you guys are telling me, what I'm doing wrong. Live chat. Rachel says, Roy. Oh, is Roy here? She said, Roy, it's good to see you. It always feels like a holiday when you're in the room. Riri says, hi, Roy. Let's go up and say good morning to Roy. Roy is Bootsy Sweethearts. And he says, good morning, Meri, and happy Thursday to all you wonderful ateliers. Struggling with internet connectivity this AM, using a mobile hotspot. So phone to connect my tablet. Oh, I've never tried those mobile hotspots. I just use my phone. That's pretty gooey. Do I have a towel handy? Okay, I'm going to clip this a little so that I can fold it under a little more. And it's sticky. So I'm just going to clip right around. Maybe clip this off. And like I said, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, these scissors aren't very good at cutting the fabric. Let's try these. kind of cutting it in a circular fashion, and I may cut a dart in there. I might have to snip some of that out. Alrighty. And let's cut some of this out in here. We don't need all that in there. Well, it could go in there, but that's really bulky. If I can get a hold of it, I want to cut some of this out. And then just pull it down. And what? This is folded over. We don't need all of this either. Where does it fold? Here. I don't need all of this. Or just put it down like that. Let's cut it. Flying by the seat of my pants here. I need another hand. There. And can I do the same thing over here? With this is too much bulk in there. Becky said, Meri, you could have done that this way. Then she would tell me the correct way to do it. And Meri says, oh. Let's trim a little of this off. Alrighty. I'm happier with that, so I can fold all of this under without too much bulk. There's some bulk in there. Let's make a slit. It's kind of cool with the bulk on the back, but sometimes it goes down the back, but it's, yeah, we're going to leave it like this. And we're going to bring this in this way. Did I get that cut? I cut a portion of it, but not. Let's snip this. Hold on to it with my fingers. Like so. Let's see. I think I'll glue this side down first. Like that. No, this has to come down. My glasses are riding down my nose. Can't see what I'm doing. Cut that just a bit more. And bring this in and that out. Bring it way in over here. That works. I really don't need all of this. We'll see what, after I get this glued down, what I need and what I don't. Just snip it a little bit more here. Have you guys ever covered a eggshell, an egg, styrofoam egg holder with fabric? That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to glue, I thought I stripped, yeah, I'm going to glue this down first. Let's do that. And I'm going to glue it right onto her head. This hat is not coming off. Get that Fabri-Tac on my fingers. Can't do anything. So this is the back. Now, I don't need all of this, I don't think. I could put that down. Let's do that. This is cut here. Maybe snip it just, well, no, let's go ahead and put this one in. I could snip this off, but I'm going to put it in here. We got to make the brim yet. Yeah, I didn't get it there. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, now we have to deal with this. Do I want to snip or just glue? It's awful bulky there. Let's trim some of that, or maybe open it up a little. Open it up. I really don't need it, but if I clip it off, it'll have a, let's put it down like that. All righty. The hat's going to be stuffed hat. I hope it'll still fit her head. I think it will. Open that up a little, move it down. I could have cut a dart in there. I'm just going to glue it down. There we go. Fabri-Tac gets on your fingers and it sticks. It gives you a second skin for sure. It's a little bulky there, but I think I'm going to leave it. I think it'll flatten out when I get it on her head. Now, right in here needs to be, but maybe when I put the brim on, I can take care of that. All right, now, see it's got floral here in the front, and then it's kind of dark in the back. You can see some floral through all of that, but that's okay. Now I need to do the brim, and the brim has to be kind of thick. And I don't know if putting a piece of eggshell, just a thin slit, what did I do with them? Just a really thin piece. I don't know if that will work. And we only want it, Becky says, a Cloche hat only has the brim on one side. And I just want a really thin piece to wrap the brim around. And I might have to play with this a minute. Let's cut out a piece. Well, we might need to make it a little thicker because it needs to be glued on. We'll see. I can always trim it down. Let's take, is that enough? I think that is enough, but I'll cut the whole piece. Let's cut this off. Kind of a little curved where it goes up the side of the egg carton. Now, here's the front. I want the brim in front, but I also want it to kind of curve. Let's cut this part off. So if I cut, I'm guessing here, like so. Start in here and wrap it around this way. Like that. Now, curve this. All right, this is the front here. I think this will work. It could be a little bit wider. Let's take a little bit wider piece here. Maybe, where's my other? We can always cut it down. What did I do with the other side? Yeah, I don't know if I can get a wider piece out of that. I don't know if I can get... Or maybe just cut one of these. Let's try that. I mean, I got plenty of tries here. Oh, I butchered it. No, I didn't. Make a brim out of this, maybe. Lots of little scrunch. Let's save these in case I need them. Now, let's cut this up in here. That in there. Oh, that works. That works. So let's cover this the same way. Only we're going to cover the whole thing here so that underneath of the brim shows. Let's do it this way. And this actually has a hem in it here. Too bad. Let's do it like... Let's glue this down first. Take this, maybe cut it right about here. Wrong scissors. see, I want the inside, I think, first. Like that. Just like that. Only straight. I think I need to clean my nozzle here. Pen's about ready to be tossed. Where did that paintbrush go to? Can't do much while that glue is still wet. I want to glue it down this way. It means I don't need all of this. So let's cut a long scissors. Can't cut it well. I need that to hold it. Now I need something to hold that. And open this up and clip this piece off a little. We don't need all of this. If I can, I need more than 2 hands. And let's do something like that on the other side, if I can. Butchering it. I'm butchering it. All right, now let's glue the back down. Which is really the top. No, it's the back of the visor and the top. righty. Oh, I lost chat. Let me come out and look at chat. Let me look at chat. Hold the phone. I'm resetting my chat. Bootsy says, most of the fun was interacting with strangers. Oh, let's see what he's saying up here. What did you do this morning? I watched Meri played with egg cartons. Rachel said, Arlene, it depends what Roy's start point was. We love you, Roy, silly or serious. Rachel says, let's see. Then Brenda says, Rachel, I'm seeing the price jump mostly in craft department and health and beauty department. I live on a farm outside of a small town. We have little choice besides Walmart. Yeah, I see that too, Brenda. I'm in the same position. We don't live on a farm, but we live in a small town. There's no Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is, I say it's 70 miles. It's not quite 70 miles. And Walmart is closer, but there's no bookstores, which is good for me because, to tell you the truth, I would just be spending money. No bookstores. Now we do have our small grocery store back, and we do appreciate that. Roy says, most of the fun was interacting with strangers. You never know where your next best friend is, so I chat up everything. This one poor fella ended up getting separated from his family because of me. Roy. Brenda says, I have some fabric fusion too, Arlene, and I like it. Sometimes when I need a quicker grab, I like Fabri-Tac. Rachel says, Brenda, I'm shocked at the price of basics like bread, milk, and meats. It must be a real hit on the family budget when there are little ones around. Yeah. Roy said he got a good chuckle, and his family thanked me for giving them a break from him. Roy. I'll bet you had an interesting chat, though. Rachel says, Roy, well, glad you and he hit it off, so he could not have found better company. That's true. Brenda says, our bread jumped in price a couple weeks ago. Meats are ridiculous. Milk here dropped in price, and I got eggs from a neighbor. Roy says, we brought Chips Ahoy the other day for the first time in a while. Oh my, they must be about 2/3 the size they used to be. Yes, I noticed that with the cookies too. I'm going, they upped the price and lowered the content. I'll bake my cookies. I do buy cookies though. Sometimes I just get the off-brand and be happy with it. I'm going to have to snip this a little. So we're going to kind of snip it in hopefully a circle type thing. Let's see if I can do that. It's kind of hard to hold on to it and snip at the same time. Yep, food prices have gone up. I don't get as much as I used to tell you the truth. I do buy, but I'm a little bit more selective, and I don't get as much as I used to. That's their fault. I got a lot of little scrappies here. Could maybe make a flower out of some of this. All right, so we don't need this, because see, we're going to put it in, so I don't need all of this. Let's snip this out, a little of it. I can snip this down a little. doesn't hold still for me. This is scarf fabric, so it's a little hard to cut. So I want to bring this. Yeah, I don't need all of this. Bring it in this way. And this will all be tucked underneath the hat anyway, so it isn't going to be too bad. And the same thing over here. I don't need all of this. Let's see what I do need. Bring it this way, and this way, and this way. All right, let's start with this. Uh-oh. Glued my Fabri-Tac to my egg carton. Let's bring this in and that in. And yes, I'm getting it all over my fingers. Where's that paintbrush? That's pretty good. Now let's do this side. I hope this works after all of this. Let's do the back. Yeah, there's a lot on there. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry. That'll be all underneath. I might get a new baby wipe out. This one's all gooey. I welcome you all in. Thank you for spending a Thursday morning with me. I think Kimberly said Pink Girly was on next. I couldn't remember who was on Thursday mornings. I'm terrible with my memory lately. Thursday morning, I need it written down. I was listening to Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. Sometimes he shares what people write into him. And this lady was asking if he just sat and designed without writing down stuff, without designing, design the pattern on the fly, kind of like what I'm doing with this hat, or if he sits down and writes every thing out. And he did say, I don't know if he said he actually made the pattern, but he does. I think he does. He works out the number of stitches and everything. For yarn inspirations, you'll see him counting stitches and everything, which is something I'm trying to train myself to do. And but then he said he should put everything in a journal. I'm going, you need an art journal, mister. You need an art journal to keep track of all your notes. He says they're all over the place. He said, I should put everything in a journal. And I'm going, yep, you need to. The only thing I'm not happy with is this little piece here. And it's just sticking up. I'm going to put this inside of here for a brim, if I can. But I'm not happy with this little piece there. I don't know if any more glue on there will help it or not. It just needs to be held down a little. All right. So this goes on here, and there'll be a band. I'll put a band here. But, oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking it. Let's see, I can bring it out a little more. And maybe turn it toward the side just a little. We don't want it too much because then it won't match over here. So let's put some glue here and right along in here. And we are actually going to glue it on our head too. Some glue in there. And hold still. Some glue. This is not cut straight, but that's okay. We'll make it the curvature of the... All right, we'll see how this works. It's going together. This can get stringy like hot glue. Put it right in here. Ah, maybe pull it out a little. There we go. I'm liking it. Now I'm going to put a band around here, but I want it to match her. Well, I could make it match her scarf because I might not do her blouse in that really fine scarf material. This could actually be the band. Hold it. I got it. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Let's clean my nozzle off. Oh, who did that? Riri, you sweetie pie. Thank you so much. You guys, oh, thank you for the encouragement. I appreciate it so much. Riri, it's because of you guys. I don't know if you were here earlier when I opened that yarn winder, but I got that with my YouTube money. My YouTube monetization in my studio where we go out to check things was at $25. And I didn't think I was going to get paid for 3 more months. And I got a payment. So you guys are responsible for a lot of things that I get, like that winder. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Riri. Another idea I can steal, borrow from Meri. She's so clever. Well, Roy, you could probably show me a better way to cover an eggshell, an egg cup. But there it is. I'm not sure I'm that clever. I borrow from Becky a lot. This whole ragdoll project is because of Becky. Becky's my fact checker. Becky and Allie K fact check for me because I get a lot of I get a lot of goofy stuff. All right, I think this could be rolled into a band, but I'm not sure how I'd keep it. Be gooey if I glue it. I want it to go clear around the hat, though. Let's see if this even goes clear around the hat. Almost does. I need something just, oh, look, it's sticking. I need to let that dry. I got plenty of this. That wasn't for the scarf. The scarf is over here someplace. But this fabric is so hard to cut. The scarf fabric. This I got from Johnny from Junk Journal Shop. She was selling desk scraps and she had all of this scarf. She called it sari, but I don't think this is sari here. This is more of a scarf fabric, which is okay with me. I don't mind. But it's really cool because I got a whole bunch of it stuffed in a canvas bag for like $3 or $1 or something. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was cheap for what I got. It was a bargain. And I use it for stuff like this. I'm going to see if I can't make a fold it like that. And now I'm going to make it fairly wide so that I can roll it, hopefully. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll find out. I could cut it smaller and not roll it. We'll see what I get here. It's easier to cut when it's thick. All right. I could wrap it around here a couple times, and it doesn't matter if it's not, it doesn't matter if it peeks out a little. Let's see if I can twist it maybe. Maybe twist it as I glue it on. I think I'll try that. Let's start in the back. I need it on a paint bottle. There. That works. Get it over here. Now, let's start in the back here. Oh, and I could even leave, well, I could even leave it a tie on it. Or put a tie on it. Let's do this again. Maybe this way. Let's start let's start kind of off to the side. I wish this wasn't so thin here. But if it hangs down, let's just start gluing. Now I want it to come up and around the visor, and I'll twist it as I glue it. I think. We're going to try it. Arlene got coffee. Hi, Heather. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome to everybody who's coming in. Rachel says, oh, Riri, thank you for your gift to Meri. Yes, thank you so much. Roy says, well, Johnny should be sorry for misleading you. Roy, you just make me giggle. I don't think she misled me per se about it. I think there is sorry in there, but it wasn't all sorry. She should be sorry for misleading you. Johnny, I like Johnny a lot. I like her a lot. She's one and done type thing. If you buy from her, you can expect an invoice either the next day or the real soon. You know, she pops it out there. I bought from her again here recently. What did I buy? I bought it. It probably come today. I bought some more stuff from her. Because stuff to make ledger with stuff. I think she was selling some of J9's. I don't know what I got. I can't remember what I got. I was going to twist this. I don't know. Twist, twist. I twist my hair when I put it up on top of my head. You'd think I would be better at this. I kind of like that. Just a little band around her hat. And this is starting here at the brim. What I like about Johnny is she knows what we like. And she goes out and finds the goodies, let me tell you. And she's been selling for Lucy. Yesterday, she wasn't selling for Lucy. She was showing some eco dye. Lucy, I can't pronounce her last name. I want to say Dagoon or something like that, is in Australia or in that area of the world. And she sent J9 and Johnny some eco dyed, and they were oohing and eyeing over. It was really pretty eco dyed papers. There we go. I'm liking that. And it needs a feather in it. She needs a feather. I don't know what I'll do for a feather. I got the pin. Looks like a feather. All right, let's do this little back portion here. And then we're going to tie it and let it, for now, we're going to let it droop in the back like a, you know, come down her back like a scarf would. Twist this like that. Oh, I'm liking it. It's got a little thin in here, but that's okay too. Now, what am I going to do with this? Get it off of my fingers first. Arlene says, Johnny's channel, she has some great videos. Yeah, she did a tutorial on how to make that collection 1. And she's going to have collection 2. I got the collection 2. She's going to have a collection 3, and I asked her if it was a ledger, and she said no. So, but I'm going, yay, I didn't want another ledger. She's going to sell journal collection stuff rather than her studio boxes, which I think is fine. Now, I got to figure out, maybe I'll let that dry, and maybe I'll tie it in a little knot and let some of it hang down. But we can put it on her head. Let's see how it looks. Let me put that paint back. I wrapped the top around her so she'd be covered. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, she's gonna get glue on her head. We're gonna glue it on her. And I'm going to put some glue up in here. I have to be careful not to go too far down. We'll just call this hair gel. See that little, where's my paintbrush? This little thing has always bothered me. This little area right there. Oh well, it's not perfect. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Get it way down on her head. Excuse me, lady, I'm her hair. I want it kind of tipped to one side. There. And you know what? I don't mind the black under her eyes so much with the hat. It's a little poofy in there yet, but that's okay. You guys, look at her hat. You know, let's stick this pink pin in there just for, I don't know if it'll go all the way down. It's got a, let's put the pin in there. As a hat pin. There. Oh, cool. And to see the brim kind of matches her scarf. Now, the other thing I want to do is put her shoes on. And Dee Dee said you can just tape them on, but I think I'll glue them on. I have to find them here first. What did I do with the shoes? They're here. Dee Dee, I lost your shoes. Where are they? There's the rabbit. I don't need this anymore. I'm looking. Oh, everything's falling over here. What did I do with her shoes? We could work on the magnifying glass. Oh, here they are, right? All right, so we're gonna, Penelope, I need that needle, this needle. And we're gonna place Cinderella and let that dry. We're going to see if I can't push some of this stuffing up her ankle so I can get those little Barbie shoes on. And I'm going to glue them on. Thank you, Heather Doodlebug. And thank you for popping in. It's good to have you join us this morning. Yeah. We're doing Becky's ragdoll project. Becky at Aunt Beck's Creation. Arlene, did you drop a link? Would you drop it again to Arlene's ragdoll playlist? I'm trying to push some of this. I got to get my needle way in there. Push some of this stuffing. And I'm trying to do it on the underneath so that the hole won't show. Oh Lord, my feet are going to hurt. Yeah, my feet feel like needles and pins. But I need to stuff it in. Actually, an awl would work too. I need to stuff it down so I can get her the shoe on her. I want to push this stuffing up her ankle a little. There. That's better. See, I think I can, I don't need this anymore. Let me throw this away. I'm having more fun doing this rag doll. Thank you, Arlene. There's a link. Arlene just dropped a link to Becky's Aunt Beck's Creations ragdoll project. I don't think these shoes have a right and a left. And look, you know what I'm going to do with what I don't use? Because I'm going to glue these on so they'll be permanent. I'm going to, oh look, they have a, I don't think I can get the strap on them. Do they all have straps? They don't all have straps. But I'm making a Dee Dee paper doll. These two don't have straps. Good. And I'm going to use them on that Dee Dee paper doll, the ones I don't use. She sent me some high, what do they call it, with the clog heels? Is that what they call them? And some strap heels and just some plain heels. And I think the plain heels are about all I'm going to be able to get on her. And I like the blue ones because they're going to match her outfit. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank Dee Dee, so sweet to send these. And she sent a doll stand that I'll be putting her on. So after I get her shoes on, I'm going to make her magnifying glass. And then I'll just have the dress. And was it Leah who mentioned to make a reversible top? See if I can get her foot. She says, of course this will fit my foot. Of course I can get my foot in there. What makes you think I can't get my foot into this shoe? She's gonna have fat ankles. Let's see if I can't push this stuff up a little more. Where's that hole? Here. Her ankles were kind of thin anyway. Arlene says, ouch, ouch. Just consider this foot surgery. But if you want those blue heels, you're going to have to endure the pain. Nancy, she says, I'll be brave about it. Let's bring her down a little so you guys can see her face. That neckline is a bit low. It keeps falling down. It keeps falling down. Ooh. Woohoo! I'll fix that, Rachel. We'll pin it on. How's that? Don't feel bad, little Nancy. My ankles are fat too. Oh, Arlene, you're silly. You're silly. I want to thank Dee Dee for sending the doll stand and the Barbie shoes. She didn't have to do that. She said, Meri, I have a doll stand and I have Barbie shoes. Now see, I'm kind of doing this from the underside so that I can fit her feet in the shoe. Now I need to be sure that I'm getting them on right, so I'm going to bring her up here. Yeah, I think I can glue them on. So let's just put a bunch of glue on here. And maybe if I get... Oh, my drawer is... let's try this double-sided knitting needle from Lori, Paint Girly. She's going to be on at 9 o'clock. What time is it? It's almost 8, so in an hour. See if I can get this in that hole. Where's the hole? And push it up a little more. There. This one came out of the packet. Lori sent me some double-sided knitting needles to play with. All right, we're going to try to put her glue her shoe on and see if this works. I'm going to put some glue inside. I don't know if the foot will go way down inside of it. And we're going to put some glue on the bottom of her foot here. We'll glue that hole shut. All right, Nancy. Are you ready for your shoe to go on? I think so. And I might have to pull her foot down. Push it down in there a little. I can't help but think of Cinderella and the Ugly Stepsisters. I might have to hold on to this for a bit. See if I can't get it in there a little bit more. And she says, my feet will fit that shoe. Sure it will. There it is. This this foot is even fatter. You know, I could clip it and pull some of that stuffing out and then just glue it back together. I might have to do that for this one because this one was a little skinny. And I'll probably have to get in here and glue it down a little bit better in there. It doesn't quite fit her. I'm tempted to take this off and let this dry. And I'm going to try to clip this and pull some of that stuffing out. I mean, you know, I can only, it's a rag doll. It'll be raggy. It was sewed real nice, Meri. I know, but look at how much stuff I got in there. Look at that. Let's see. I think I can push some more out. What happened to that knitting needle? Let's push some more because I'm going to glue it in there anyway on the shoe. Let's take some of the water weight off of her ankles. She said, I don't have that much water weight. There. Look how much stuffing I had in there. She says, ah, that feels good, Meri. Now I can just take and kind of, let's see what I want to do. I might have to clip it a little more. Let me get that other shoe on here. Let's push it. Kind of turn it, twist it and turn it. I think that works better. And then push it down after I glued it on. But I need to make sure I got it on in the front. Have her shoes on backwards. Oh dear me. All right, let's put some glue in there. Or I could just use this one, put some more glue in this, because there's no right or wrong to these shoes. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta clean this off. Is that the towel? That's the baby wipe. Let's clean out the nozzle. Yeah, it's all sticky. This pen is about ready to be tossed. I use it to clean out my glue bottles. No, we'll keep it for a little bit longer. All right. What shoe was I messing up here? Oh gosh. Got cellophane on my finger. Get off of me. Oh. Glue can kind of be messy to work with. It's worse than Yes Paste. All right, there's the shoe. And now let's twist her foot a little here. And I've got to make sure I have the front. And after I get that shoe on, I can kind of work with her ankle a little, I think. I'll take the needle. She isn't going to be a standing, I mean, she'll be a standing doll, but she'll only stand because she's on the doll stand. Her feet will not support her body weight. Do I have it, the shoe on right? This way. And get it pushed down in. I'm going to have to bring her around this way so I can see what I'm doing. Yes, my feet will fit that shoe, Prince. Charming, I want to go live in the palace. We'll make it fit. Nancy says, these shoes don't fit my fat feet. I think I need to take some more stuffing out of here. Let's take some more stuffing out. That's too much. If I can get it out of all the goo. If I can get a hold of it. I need tweezers. My drawer, I pulled my drawer out and put them in the, put it behind me, so I don't want to go turn my chair around. She's got a symptom of fat. Ankles. Can't get it out. And that thread is not stitching thread. That's just a thread that's hanging on there. I stitched it with white thread. Can't get a hold of it. She says, ouch, you're under anesthesia. I put her to sleep before I did this, so she's feeling no pain. She's sleeping with her eyes open. Can't get a hold of that. It could be glued in there. See, all that puffiness needs to come out. Let me get my tweezers. Her feet are starting to be pointed though. Let me get the tweezers. They're here behind me in this drawer someplace. Pliers. Down at the bottom. Here they are. We're gonna get rid of some of the water weight around her ankle. Woohoo, look at those legs. Too much fat right in there. She says, yes, get rid of that water weight. Let me reach in there. If I can. Haven't glued it together yet. Maybe I've glued it together. I might have to cut it again. That could have been the problem. I fabricated it all together. Well, at least I know I can glue it together. It's glued together. have a doctor, the doctor have a surgery like this, I'd run. I'm trying, I think that's because of all the Fabri-Tac in there that it's not coming out. I think I Fabri-Tac'd it in. So it should come out easier than that. Look at that. Needle stuck to the scissors. I'm going to cut this. There. Alrighty then. See, I've taken out a lot of the it's still kind of fabricy, but I pulled a lot of the poofiness out. Now let's see if we can push some of this back down in there. Set needle. There. Now, let's see how the shoe. I'm losing her shoes. There's one. This is the one I was using because it's got gunk on it. There's the other one over here. I don't know. Did I get enough out? I think I might have. We're going to try it again. Dee Dee says, why did I send those shoes to Meri? Because she's trying to put on Barbie's high heels. And then let me put some glue back in here. My glasses riding down my nose. She said, yes, my shoes, my feet will fit into those shoes. I'll make them. You're going to wear these for a lifetime, Nancy. You better get used to them now. God bless Arlene. Have a great day, Arlene. Thanks for popping in and dropping links and filling in the gaps. I appreciate you. All right, I think it's a little poofy here on the back, but that really doesn't matter too much. And I got some gunk over here on the side I'll have to clean up. I think I'm going to leave this one alone. Oh, look at that. Look, she's got one leg longer than the other now. I'm going to have to shorten up this leg. Shoe is crooked. Shoe is crooked. She's turning her ankle. It looks like her feet are tied. It looks like her feet are swollen from wearing those heels. She says, let me kick them off. I'm going to leave them on there because Dee Dee sent them to me. I got gunky glue. I have to giggle at them. They're crooked though. They need to be, see, they're kind of pointy that way. They need to be pointy over this way. That's a little better. All right, so let's work on this foot. Brenda says, part of leg muscles paralyzed. Doctors say my body was trying to heal the paralysis and nerve damage, and it stimulated foot growth. I just buy one pair that fits the big foot insert to tighten it up. You got one leg longer than the other, Brenda? Brenda says, Arlene, since knee surgery cut nerves to lower leg and foot, my right foot grew. I now have an 8.5 and a size 10. I wear shoes when I go out, but I take them off when I come in the door. Yeah. All right, we're going to shorten this one up. And this Fabri-Tac is enough to glue this back together where I cut. And it's inside of the shoe anyway. Let's see if I can't get this clump out here. She says, that feels good, Meri. And after I get this twisted, and see, I don't have as much stuffing in here as I did over here. So I think, Nancy, that your feet, well, I might need to trim it just a little bit more. She says, you're cutting my toes off. I think they'll be just about the same height by the time I get the shoe on here. And here's the other shoe over here. Well, I might need to trim it just a teeny bit more. Dee Dee's probably out there laughing her head off. Oh, let's see. By the time I get this in there and press down, I think it'll be about the right height. Nancy said, the pain that we go through for fashion. The pain that we go through for fashion. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here at the toe. And stuff it in there. Ouch. Yeah. Meri, you should have known my shoes were too small for my big feet. And cut my feet down. This one's going in better. This one's going to fit her better. In fact, I got a gap at the end here. See if I can't put put some glue in there and glue it down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And straighten it out. This one fits her better. They're not red. And let's see if I can. I need to hold on to this for a minute. Yep. Meri's rag doll is a rag doll. But I wanted the shoes because Dee Dee sent them to me, and they match her outfit. They're a little small. Reminds me of Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. This one could be glued down at the heel too, a little. Let's put some glue in there. Oh, gooey glue. All right, where's that? Let's wipe a little of that off. And just kind of hold that for a minute until it grips. This is not going to be a doll that stands. I mean, she's going to stand, but she's not going to, her legs are not going to be the, she's not going to be standing on her, she's not going to be standing on her shoes. In fact, your legs could kind of cross like that. I think that would be kind of cool. All right, so now we're just gonna set her like this, and you guys can enjoy her hat. I like how her hat turned out. And I'm not gonna work with the, I might try to find some fabric for the blouse and the skirt. But what I want to work with now is the magnifying glass, and we're gonna make a little book for her. What did I do with the magnifying glass? Let's get rid of some of the stuff on the desk. Crappy stuff. Here's, no. Put my needle back. I think it's okay. Or my knitting needle. I'm going to put my tweezers up in here. Oh, let's put the tweezers in. See this doorknob? I've shown this before. This doorknob came from my parents' house, and it makes a perfect, oh, it just doesn't quite fit the tweezers. It fits the scissors fine, the little embroidery scissors. The tweezers are too big to, too fat in there to fit in. It might fit the other type of tweezers. It fits the hemostat fits in there pretty good. Like that. All right, let's clean the needle as much as I can. Give that back to Penelope. What I want to do is all of the scrappy stuff I'm going to save for clusters and such. Little scraps. I want to find that hoop earring, or I think it was a necklace piece, not an earring. And we're going to make her magnifying glass once I get there. Hold on. Let's put the ink away. I was using that for the journal. Hold the phone. Let me throw this. Find my magnifying glass. Here's the pattern. Put that there, tape. Here it is. So what I want to do is have a handle, but the handle's going to have to kind of fit on here. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to open it up. Well, I'll show you. The handle's going to be made out of paper, which would be good. Maybe I can do a pattern here. What I'm thinking is something like, let me cut it here. And let's draw. That might have been cut too much. And then this, and I might need to make 2 of these, we'll see. But this is going to go in here like that, and these are going to kind of wrap around. And this is just a pattern, because this needs to come over a little bit more. This is too, of course it's tearing. I'll have to figure it out. I need a handle. Oh, let's take that off. Take those ends off. That isn't going to work. Let's just put it like that. Let's do it on this side. Let's fold it in half. I'm figuring this out. Let's just fold it in half. And glue it on here. And then I need to have a thinner piece. Let's twist it. Let's twist it. Where's that? And this is just a pattern. This isn't what actually going to be the, and it needs to be longer, and it needs to be cleaner. But this will be her magnifying glass. I'll put some acetate in there. Now, to figure out this. So I just folded a strip of strong paper, but I need it longer. And I need it to roll. Or fold. Might put a, I have a kebab stick I could put in there. See, and then this would go around that, like that. That looks like a magnifying glass, doesn't it? Sure it does. Let's see if I can't get a kebab stick. What did I do with those? They're here somewhere. Where did you put them? When you want them, they're not here. Here they are. Let's open it up. I just want one. Can I squeeze one out? Let's open this up. I'd have to glue the paper down. I might get some black cardstock. This is just me playing right now. Let's put this on the inside. And this has to come all the way down here. And fold. Let's fold it first. I might have to cut this a little bit wider because I have this stick in there. That's something like that. Let me look at chat. Let me refresh chat. I'm way behind you guys. Nina. The shoes may feel ouchy, but they do look lovely on her teeny and now teenier feet. Brenda said, my doll is going to be Rachel. Last name Yoder Greenwich or Miller, which are the last names of the Amish people that I know. Whoops, let's push that back down in there. Well, not all the way down. This will just be there for, I'm going to have to make this a little bit wider so that I could tape it around in there. So let's cut a strip of black cardstock if I have it out. I might have taken all my paper out in the living room. Oh, and while we're doing it, Arlene is gone. Arlene is gone. But you know how on that, I'll have to messenger, because I'm going to do that while I'm thinking of it. On my fine art glitter glue, how I'm always worried about losing the needle. Arlene said that she has a friend. Let me find the glue bottle here. What did I do with the glue bottle? It's here. I always put it back, don't I? I don't see it. Where did I put it? Yes, paste. I see the, there it is. It went to the back. She said she has a friend that glues a piece of foam. I'm going to do that. And this is pretty good foam here. This is just, I don't know what was in it. It looks like it's glued together here anyway. Look. Can I get that apart? I don't know. But let's cut a snip out of this while I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm going to do this while I'm thinking of it. We're just going to cut a snip here and a snip here. See, you save this stuff. You don't throw this stuff away. I think there's a stamp in there, or it might have been a part of a Christmas set or something. That looks like it is a little stamp acrylic block. And she said she glues it on to her bottle. This might be too much. And then when she takes her pen out, she sticks it in the foam. And I like that idea. So let's put this back in for now. I'm not going to use the fine art glitter glue, but I ran across this foam. Where are we going to put it? Down here? Let's see, if I glue like this, I think I'll put it right in here over that barcode. And let's cut it down just a little. I wish I could get, it looks like it's been glued together here, two pieces. Well, let's trim this a little. I think on this side maybe. And let's glue it onto the barcode right there. Because I need it out of my way when and we're going to do that with Fabri-Tac and see if it sticks. I'm going to see if it sticks. All right, I'm just going to let that dry. It's got the needle inside of it. We're just going to put it there and let it dry. Now, what was I doing? I was working with the magnifying glass. I was looking for black cardstock. I think I took all my black cardstock out in the other room. Let's see what I have here. I might have some. What's this? This is black. This is a part of a Juggles. Let's use this. It's nice and shiny. Juggles stencil piece here. Probably glued down. I'm going to rip it off here. I'm not going to use this anyway. This was, see, I don't even have it bound. This is just painty paper. Junk journal stuff. I'm just reaching for what I have. Well, I actually have a, wait a minute, I'm going to have a Craft-A-Lanch. I have a Somerset Studio magazine here. Let's see what kind of paper. That's not black, but it's more stiff. This is cool here. This is the kind of papers they have. Tablet paper. I kind of like the tablet paper. Well, I think I'll stick with mine for now. I might go back and grab that tablet paper. I just wanted to see if they had anything dark in there. I'm going to have to put that out in the other room too. All right, we're going to stick with this. And I want this a little bit wider. Than this. About the same height. Where's my stick? Put the stick right in there. And I want it, let's glue that in there. We're going to see if this works. Meri's playing. And then I'll cut it so that, or I might just be able to, I need this a little smaller so it'll fit in there. But I'm going to glue this in here first. If it doesn't work, I'll just do something else. Yeah. And I think I threw my towel away. I'm loving her hat. I'm loving her hat. And I got her shoes on her poor little feet. They're going to have to be kind of cleaned up. I got some glue on them. I just giggle at this stuff. You know, put this down in here. Like so. And we're gonna have to snip it. Where's my pattern? See, I snipped it like that. I just did a cut like that. And let's see if I can roll it. I can roll it, but I got all sorts of stuff out here. Now, clean my hands. Let me look at refresh chat and look at chat here. It is 8:42. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes till 9. Teresa, I missed you. Bye, Teresa. Thanks for popping in. I miss saying good morning to you, but thanks for popping in. Brenda says, Meri won't be helping me with my foot problem. Oh, Brenda, that's hilarious. No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to mess with your feet, Brenda. All right, we're going to cut this maybe right about here and all the way down. We might need this. And I'm going to glue this shut. I don't need Fabri-Tac, but since it's in my hand, and let's snip it here, and let's trim this a little. And we're going to roll this, I think, as much as I can. Did I snip it there? I need to snip it better. I think. So I need this to roll. It might not be a perfect roll. I'm going to shorten the handle. This needs to be snipped the other way, like this. I'm going to straighten this out a little. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it. I'm trying to make a handle for my magnifying glass. I'll have to trim this down too, but I'm getting there. Hold on. I want to roll this tight and glue it. And I'm zoomed way in. I'm sorry. Let me zoom out just a little so you guys can see better. Oh! Oops. How's that? Sorry, I have to play with it. All right. And I could washi tape this closed or blue tape or something, but I kind of like the black. So let's put a little glue on here and see what happens. And it won't, the handle will not be this long. I'll shorten up the handle. It needs some gold around there. All right, now this is going to have to be trimmed down a little because I want to fit it over in here. So I could strengthen it like this. Let's strengthen it by folding it. Get it a nice fold in there. Is that going to be enough? Yeah. So let's glue this together. Oh, I need some acetate too. Johnny sent some acetate. I have other around here someplace. I might use some of Johnny's. I don't know what she used the acetate for. Will she mind if I use some of her acetate on my... If I have any out. I could always glue that on later for the magnifying glass. Now we're going to snip here and here. And I might have to go in and ink up some of this or paint it. And we're going to have to make this a little bit smaller so it'll fit on the ring. Hope that's okay. And then we're going to, let's glue this shut. Yeah. I'm winging it here. Then this is going to fit in here. And I'm going to bring it down. This is the tricky part. I'm going to bring it down, way down, like so. I might have to snip. Let's let this dry a little bit more. Of course, it's glued. Messy glue job, but it'll be on the inside. I don't want to snip too much. Just a little snip on each side. And I don't know if Fabri-Tac will hold this down. I'll put this in here and fold this down like that. And I don't know if Fabri-Tac will hold that down enough. It will the paper to paper, but I don't think it will. And I don't have my E6000 out. I do have glossy accent that you have to let dry. Let's try the... I have to find it. Glossy accent. What did I do with it? It's here someplace. Well, I should put it right with my... Well, I might use the Fabri-Tac since... There it is. And of course, that's the empty bottle. I should have another bottle. And I do. No, that's Dimensional Magic. Here it is. This might work. I'll put a combination on it. Let's take this out for right now. Make sure what time is it? I've got a few minutes. It's 8:52. I feel like I've gotten a lot done today. Ooh, that really squirted out. Let's put some Fabri-Tac on it too. We'll glue her up here. We're mixing the glue. Let's hope it doesn't explode. And it might get a little messy in there. Hopefully I can clean it up. We're going to put this way. And push it down. And I'm going to clamp that. Let me hold on to it here. Let's clamp it. And ew, it's messing out here. Which doesn't matter because I'm going to put acetate on there anyway, but let's just clamp it right here. And right here, and we'll check it. Tomorrow's Friday. I think I'll be on tomorrow morning, but I'm not sure. And then I'm going to shorten the handle. I'm not going to do it right now because it's drying. So what did I do today? I got out the yarn winder and we made the hat and we put the shoes on Barbie and we're working on the magnifying glass. Now tomorrow's Friday and Becky wanted a picture by tomorrow. So I might try, I don't know if I'll get to sewing today on her blouse. I might just fake out her blouse and her skirt for the picture and send the picture to Becky. Where's my... I guess I need another towel. I think I threw mine away again. I need to clean off this glue bottle. Lori Paint Girly is going to be on at 9. So if you're into watching videos today, I want to go out and pick some marigolds and make some, see if I can't make some marigold dye. I've got some really pretty dark yellow, kind of orange marigolds. And the thing I like about marigolds is that you can pick them off and they'll blossom again. So I'm not going to fear about picking all the blossoms off my marigolds. My brother will go, what are you doing that for? They're pretty out there around the railroad ties. Let me grab my trash sack here so that what's in my hand in the trash. So I want to thank you all for spending Thursday morning with me. I'd like to go to town today, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll probably make her my thumbnail. Somewhere around here I have the Nancy Drew book. I don't know what I did with it. Is this it? Yes. We'll put her here for the thumbnail. And we'll just let this dry. Here's the Fabri-Tac, and then we did this. This is a really good idea. Arlene shared this. And this way I won't lose that little needle when I pull it out. This was a great tip. Arlene said one of her friends does that. So I'm always losing or think I'm going to lose my needle. This is the original needle that came with this fine art glitter glue. So there's that. So I want to, again, thank you for popping in. We'll get a better picture of her here. We'll bring that. Maybe fold it. No, we want it. Like that for the thumbnail. And her teeny tiny shoes. I'm going to have to clean the glue off of them, but I'm going to let them dry a little bit more. They're on her feet. They're on her feet. Yes, they are. So there we go. Have a really, really, really good Thursday. Have a super duper day. Go out and enjoy it. You only get one day. Kimberly dropped the link to, Becky says, have a wonderful Friday, one and all. Friday's tomorrow. Well, you going to be around tomorrow, Becky? Let's see. I think she means tomorrow when it comes. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Rachel says, I'm so grateful you addressed the neckline. The poor Nancy's mother was sweating a little. It's still kind of sexy in there, Rachel. We'll put that scarf over it. Pull it up a little. There, a little more decent. She's going to have, I have to find a blouse. And I just use this muslin blouse wherever it is. And I want to make her pleated skirt next. Becky made jewelry. I might find a big old watch would be neat, wouldn't it? For Nancy Drew, a watch. And I want to make a little mini journal. And a belt. She's going to have a belt. So she's not quite done yet. Let's pull her. I'll only do the top part of her here. So she'll only be that much on the thumbnail. Pull her dress down a little. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Go out and enjoy it. You only get today while it's today. This bothers me right there. That piece always did bother me here in her hat. If I can tuck it in. What did I do with Penelope? Penelope says, I'm sitting over here watching, supervising. Tuck that hat piece in here under her eye. I didn't like it. I should have addressed it before I put the hat on her. But I think I can tuck it in enough. There. That's a little better. Okay. Go have a great day. Bye. Which way is up? For you, it's that way. For me, it's this way. Becky, I so having fun with this ragdoll project. Thank you so much for doing it.